No, estábamos hablando, él iba a pelear con Pedraza y él dijo que después que peleara con Pedraza iba a no pelear, que él no era Chacul.
All right, so he said in that FaceTime they had, Keyshawn had said that after Pedraza that he was gonna fight Edwin next, that he's not no Shakur.
So after Edwin de los Santos called out Keyshawn Davis to remind him to keep his word about fighting him, Keyshawn has officially came out accepting the challenge that he originally proposed. Keyshawn responded to Edwin de los Santos stating the following: "It seems that you forgot my name in our conversation before fighting with Barboza." Keyshawn said, quote, "Put that pen to paper, all you gotta do now. Let's go." And then Edwin de los Santos responded with, "Let's go." Ladies and gentlemen, we got a fight here. Both Keyshawn and Edwin de los Santos just agreed to fight. Look, you got to give Keyshawn a lot of credit, man. The way he's moving, he really believes he's the best fighter in the world, and he's out here trying to prove it. Taking on Edwin de los Santos is the craziest thing you can do in Keyshawn position after winning a belt. You got champions babysitting their belts when they win a title, but not Keyshawn. I mean, Keyshawn fought Barboza and then went after Lemos, who a lot of people had him beating Richardson Hitchens at 140 pounds. Lemos missed weight, Keyshawn still fought him and knocked him out in two. Then he fought the Olympic champion Dennis and knocked him out as well. I'm telling you right now, Keyshawn is on a legendary run, and he's paving his own way. If you thought Tank was gonna freeze him out, well, that's not happening, because Keyshawn is showing you what you're supposed to do as an upcoming star, which is create your own lane. The way Keyshawn is doing it is by fighting the best fighters available who want to fight, regardless of how dangerous the opposition is, just like Devin Haney did before him in the lightweight division. And now Keyshawn is doing it at the moment in time. Obviously, the stars like Javante and Lomachenko are not going to give Keyshawn an opportunity, and Keyshawn is showing the world he doesn't need them. Keyshawn is already a star. He showed that time and time again when he fought Lemos in front of 12,000 fans and knocked him out. And then his last fight against Dennis, he did that again. Even Lomachenko can't sell that many tickets. So according to stats, Keyshawn is already a bigger star than Lomachenko in the States, and his stardom is only getting brighter. Now here's the thing though. Edwin de los Santos is not an opponent to be slept on. But this is how Keyshawn became a star, is by taking dangerous opposition that you are not supposed to take. In Keyshawn position, if I was his manager, I will try my best to talk Keyshawn out of fighting Edwin de los Santos due to how dangerous the fight is. And that's exactly what Top Rank already did when Keyshawn voluntarily tried to fight Lemos. So he's doing it again, this time even against a more dangerous opposition. This is a massive risk, but the greater the risk, the greater the reward. And that's what Keyshawn is after. Therefore, put some respect on Keyshawn Davis' name, and if you are going to support someone, support a real fighter like Keyshawn. With that being said, Keyshawn just basically told Edwin to sign the contract and get the ball rolling. I pray this fight happens. This is a hardcore boxing fan dream right here. A fight between two fighters in their primes who are 25 years old, who are knockout punchers, who are athletic, who are skillful, fast, have footwork, are completed fighters, and are willing to fight the best. Let's see what happens if Keyshawn, just like he told Edwin, I'm no Shakur. Shakur played it safe for a reason. He knew the fight could make his career a short season if he would have had got clipped, taking a risk. Since that fight was the type of fight whoever made the first mistake had to pay. Shakur did not want to pay. So let's see what Keyshawn does. If Keyshawn beats Edwin de los Santos more impressively than Shakur, that will be highly impressive to the point he may crack the top 10 pound for pound already, depending on how he beats Edwin. If he knocks out Edwin de los Santos, you can forget about it. He will crack the top 10 pound for pound. But that's easier said than done. Keyshawn better be careful he don't get cracked during the fight. In fact, Shakur even said Edwin de los Santos was the best fighter he fought in the pros by far. And Richardson Hitchens said that Edwin de los Santos is one of the hardest hitters he ever sparred with. He was comparing his power to Gervonta. With that being said, go ahead and drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below. And to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace out. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Lomachenko,
Uh-huh.
Tank
Uh-huh.
y Keyshawn.
Ah.
You heard
Vamos, a picture.
Ajá.
¿Verdad?
Sí.
You FaceTime Keyshawn Davis?
Yeah.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué tú
What happened?
dijiste? Vamos a hablar de esa conmoción.
No, estábamos hablando, él iba a pelear con Pedraza y él dijo que después que peleara con Pedraza iba a no pelear, que él no era Shakur.
All right, so he said in that FaceTime they had, Keyshawn had said that after Pedraza that he was gonna fight Edwin next, that he's not no Shakur, and so that's what that was about. Now, obviously, we know that Keyshawn didn't take the Edwin de los Santos route because he went Madueño, I think it was.
Madueño, yep.
Yeah.
Was that the time? No, that wasn't the timing. He put that FaceTime after he became champion on Keyshawn's defense.
No, but he said, but that was from the time that they had that conversation that after Keyshawn said after he fought Pedraza, they FaceTime each other, and Keyshawn had told him at that time that, you next. Well, we obviously saw that wasn't next.
Okay.
And so that's why he's putting up that picture. Now, you champion, you say I'm next, right? So that's why he put that picture up.
Okay.
He wants him now.
Okay.
And then he's saying, right now, Edwin just stated his 3-man hit list is Keyshawn, Tank, and Lomachenko. And he has a possibly big announcement coming soon down the works for a June fight, which kind of lines up with Tank Davis rematch maybe. So we'll see. I'm saying that. That's not him saying it. I'm saying that. Anyway, any other questions, guys?
Claro que sí. We just started.
Dale. ¿Cuáles son tus palabras para Keyshawn ahora que tú ves que él es campeón? ¿Qué te lo manda?
Okay. What are your words to tell Keyshawn now that he's champion?
¿Cuáles son tus palabras para Keyshawn ahora que tú ves que él es campeón? ¿Qué palabra tú le tienes para Keyshawn, el businessman Davis?
Felicidades por el título ahora que me lo entregué.
He says, hey, congratulations on the title. And now's your time to hand it over to him.